Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? How is all doing? And we are back with our Ethereum mining rig building, and the GPUs has arrived and we can keep building our mining rig. We will be in this video series, we will be inserting the GPUs in the mining rig frame, and we will connect the power wires to the GPUs, and we will connect the PCI USB risers, and yeah, and we're gonna power up with ethOS, you know, software for Ethereum mining, and hopefully everything goes all right, you know. Hopefully no problems, you know. If there will be any problems, we'll try to fix it. So yeah, let's get in, you know. And these cards just arrived today, you know, the Asus Strix. Solid cards, you know, with fans, two fans and the steam pipe on the top. Yeah. So okay, first thing what we want to do is fit in the cards in the mining rig. And you want to leave a gap for each one of them. So we will have 6 of these, and I think we will be getting about 125 megahash for this rig. As you can see, it has 8-pin socket, power supply socket. Right, I will take you closer maybe that you can see everything, you know. That you can see what I'm doing, and hopefully that will be helpful to you. So that's number 4. We will be connecting 4 cards at the start and see how it will be running, and if it's okay, we're gonna connect rest of the 2 cards. And what you want to do, you want to leave the same gaps between each of them. Otherwise you will have heat problems. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect, I think. We will be fitting in at them with these self-drilling screws. But the first thing what you want to do, you want to put something on the top of the motherboard, because we will be fitting them in with the self-drilling screws, and the pieces of metal might fall into the motherboard, and it could do damage to the motherboard. So yeah, let's fit them in. Okay, one is in. Number 2 is in. Number 3 is in. And number 4 is in also. number 5. And the last one. Okay, so that's done. I'm gonna clean those metal pieces, you know, with whatever falls down from the frame. Okay, so next thing we are going to do, we will be connecting the USB risers to the cards and to the motherboard. The USB risers come like that. There's this piece which goes on the graphics card. Then that's a piece for the SATA power supply, and this piece goes into the motherboard, and you have a USB cable. So you need to put them all together. So USB here, and then the power supply. And then the socket for the motherboard. Yeah. And there's a wee plastic on the graphics card which you want to take off. I think I have this too close, this card. I won't be able to put the riser on it. It's too close to the side of the frame. Let's put the card on at first, and then we will see how big gap we will need. So you can see there's a small hook at the top. When you push it up on the card, then you need to close that. The small hook is closed, so that's how far it goes. It doesn't go any further. So we will need to drill that in here. show you, I will get you a little closer that you can see everything. Hope there's enough light as well. The first card goes in this slot. You can see the one side is a little bit wider and one's a little bit smaller, you know. You have to put it the right way. If you will try to put the other way, the motherboard might get damaged. So that one is in. So we will fit in the next one. And after that we will connect all the power wires to the PCI risers and the graphics cards. So second, take off the plastic from the connection. Insert the riser. Sometimes it's very hard to push that up. And the next one goes in the 16X slot. That's the second one. Done. Using those later. We will connect the third card now. USB cable. And you need to keep your miners somewhere in a cool place, you know, because their temperature sometimes is getting high, and now if there is not enough airflow in the room, I try to usually leave those mining rigs, those graphic cards at maximum 70 degrees Celsius. I try to not let them go higher than that. Probably won't do any damage if you go and let them till 80 degrees, but you know, in long term it might be a problem. graphic cards could fail. Yes, number 4, card number 4. USB riser socket and the socket. So yeah, that's now 4. That's now 4 cards connected to the motherboard. So next thing we want to do is connect all the power cables for these cards. So which one's this one? So first we want to connect the risers power cable SATA to the risers. So which way does it go? This way. 1, 2, and there's the third one. Here it is, number 3, and the other cable, number 4. Okay, that's in. Okay, now I want to show you how to connect the power supply cable to the graphics card, because these graphics cards have 1 8-pin connection. There's all kind of R9 380s. I have MSI cards, and they have each card has 2 6-pin. So on this power supply wouldn't be even enough power cables to the cards. So you would need a different power supply for that. These cards are very handy. There's not a lot of power connection to them. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hopefully you can see everything there. Okay, that's in. 4 cables now is in into the mining rig. So let's power this thing up and see what it does. This way, yeah. Let's power this thing up and see what it does. So we need the power cable for the mining rig. I'll get one now. Let's connect the keyboard. And we will need some broadband as well. And we will need monitor. I tried to put this in. And I'm not sure which socket was it the first one or was it the 16x socket on the graphics cards to connect the monitor. I'm not sure, don't remember. We'll try the closest one to the CPU, the first one. Okay, that's connected now. I will make it a little bit closer for you to see the monitor and what it does. So yeah, let's turn our mining on and see what it does. I think everything is connected. LAN cable. Okay, let's go. I'm not sure about this. I think we'll need this socket here. Yeah, it's probably the closest one to the it's the 16x socket. Yeah, and we are live. Yeah, it's recognized 4 GPUs, so that's a good sign. It doesn't show anything further. Let's wait for a couple seconds. Why does that do? Let's restart it. Sometimes it's the risers, you know, they may be faulty, or sometimes they are not properly in the device, the mining rig, into the motherboard. So let's try that again. Let's see what it does. Only detected only 3 GPUs. We are back now. We had some problems again with the camera. I didn't record everything what we did here, and we turned on the mining rig and we had a problem, you know. We have connected 4 cards, but it was only showing 3 cards, and we did set up already ethOS, but I'm gonna show you again how to do it. You know, I think we didn't get that, and we will connect rest of the 2 cards, and we will take a look what happened with the 1 card, why it doesn't read it. So yeah, I will put this a bit closer. Okay, I hope you can see now. We want to turn off this mining rig, and we will see what is going on with this card number 3. Okay, so the power is off. We will take off the riser from this card here. Now 1, 2, 3, yes. Card number 3 wasn't showing, and we will be putting that riser on a different card, on a card number 5, and we will see what it does. Card number 5 goes here. We will put a different riser on card number 3. And we will connect the card number 6 also. Card number 6. Okay, let's connect the power wires to the cards. Let's see what it does. You need to put the SATA cable on each of them. And also the 8-pin connection from the power supply to the graphics card. Okay, everything is connected, and let's see what it does now. Show you closer the screen. That you see what I'm doing there. Let's power it up. Let's power this thing up. Let's see what it does. It's only detects 4 cards now. I want to see which one is now detects. Which 4 cards does it detect now? Yeah, it detects 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 6th. 3 still not detecting card number 3. Still not detecting card number 3. And doesn't detect card number 5. Creating the dark file. Right, let's turn off. Let's change maybe the USB risers to change the slots for USB risers and see what it does then. So swap maybe 3 and 4 places. And 5 and 6 and see what it does now. Now it's detecting 5. Interesting. I was detecting 5. Detecting number 1, number 2, number 3, number 5. It doesn't detect number 4. Yeah, so must be the riser for. Must be the riser. Must be the riser. It's bad riser. So get a new one. And we'll see. We will see what will happen. Sometimes it happens, yeah. Usually something wrong. In 90% cases, it is the USB riser fault. The USB riser fault. Let's turn off this machine now. So it was number 4, which goes to this card here. Number 4. From this card here. Let's put the new riser in. Number 4 slot. New risers are in. Number 4 slot. Let's connect that solder. Yeah, actually I think what the problem was, USB thing from this riser. See this here? It's broken off. So I think that was the problem. Why it didn't work. So that's connected now, and let's see what that does now. Let's turn this thing on. detecting 6 cards now. Yeah, so that was the problem. Here, broken off from the SATA cable connection, which goes to the SATA power connection. And the pins are broken, so that's probably what's the problem. Everything is booting up. Yeah, it looks like the miner will start. So, miner. Yeah, what it does here is creating a DAG file, and after that it will start mining. We will wait till it's done and we will see how fast this rig goes. So if you want to get out this menu, you press Ctrl C, and then I think we didn't get in that video, the camera was logging, and first thing, when you turn off the ethOS, you need to update the software to the latest version, to 105, and you can do that by typing sudo space ethOS space and space sleep space 5 space and space sudo reboot, and press enter. I won't be doing that again because I have already updated. So it will take about 2-3 minutes. It will reboot the system and you will have the 105 version, which I have here. And after that, first thing what you need to do when you have the 105 version, you need to type vi remote conf and hit enter, and you will see here there will be a link by default, and you need to definitely delete that, because otherwise you won't be able to set up your miner with your wallet address and the mining pool where you want to mine. And when you hit the delete button, when it's deleted, you will need to press escape, shift, hold shift, 2 dots, I don't know what's the name of it, and press X and then enter. What that does, it saves the delete when you delete it. Next thing what you want to do, you want to set up your miner. You go to the vi local.conf, and it will give you here addresses, and you can change your max GPU temperature, which will mean when your GPUs reach that temperature, your rig will shut down. It's I think a good option, and by default you will have the 85, but I did update it to 90 because the GPUs can handle a lot more, and you want to keep your mining rig running all the time. You don't want to stop it. So if it will be temporary 90 degrees or 85, it won't be a big problem, you can get that temperature down after. Then I did set up my global core to 1050 and my global memory to 1500, and my global fan speed on the GPUs to 70. By default I think it's 85. I like to run it a little bit lower because when you're running the fans at full speed, it might get broke in a time. So better I change the smaller and put some extra fan blowing on the GPUs, which will make it a bit cooler. And yeah, that's basically it, you know. And so Control C, let's get a save, Shift X, and you do the same as you save the local VI remote configuration. Escape, Shift, 2 dots, then X and enter. And if you want to see your miner, you have to type in show miner, and it will show you the miner. It's creating the DAG file. At the moment it's at 38%. And after, when you made those settings, you need to reboot your system, and you can do that by typing R and hit enter, and that will reboot your system. So yeah, that's basically it. And maybe we'll pause this video and show you when the DAG file will be done, created, and I will show you what speed this mining rig is running. I think we will get around 125 mega hash. We'll see that. So as you can see, we are nearly done. We have created the DAG file on our GPUs, and it will start hashing now. And I want to see how many mega hash these cards are capable. I think they will be doing 125 mega hash. Yeah, so it starts hashing. And what does it show? (122 mega hash), 124. At the start it will be jumping, but it will be settling, I think, at 125 somewhere. 122. This is our 122 mega hash, 121.8. Let's leave this running for a few minutes, and we will see what temperature does it get, and what speed are these cards capable of. So yeah, basically that's it for this series, and we had some problems with connecting the GPUs. We had a riser problem, broken riser. You see here, this thing here was broken. So that was the problem why it didn't work. Usually in 90% cases it's a USB riser fault, and if something is not working, everything else was just fine. As you can see, one rig, you know, can do 125 megahash. You know, I think it's a decent amount of ether you can mine. And yeah, I'll be building a few more of these rigs. And at the moment there is 6 built, and I'm building a few more. And yeah, if you have any comments or you need some help, you can comment under this video, and thumbs up if you like it. You can share it with your friends who also need some help for building a mining rig. You know, I'm not saying this is the right way to do it, but it's this way is working, and the GPU doesn't overheat, and they are working just fine. As you can see, I'll show you the screen one more time. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, hopefully you can. Here it's doing 122.56 at the moment, but we will be stabilized around 125. And yeah, there's a bit high temperature on this card, 72 degrees. I'll probably put some fan to blow on these, you know, to keep it really cool. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on my next mining rig episodes. Thank you.